Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. With mass shootings erupting across the country, how are the crime statistics looking closer to home here in the Las Vegas Valley? Well, Review Journal's Jen Ah has more on the data from the Las Vegas Police Department.
Well, here's the good news. Homicide numbers are reportedly down here in Clark County for the first half of 2022. Las Vegas police are reporting 63 homicides compared to 71 last year, which is a more than 10% decrease. However, our crime reporter talks about police's biggest concern.
Perceived disrespect leading to gun violence. So people who used to fight with their fists are now getting into shootouts. We're having multiple people injured in shootings.
Police say homicide totals would have been higher, crediting the officers' training on tourniquet techniques. Now, when police get to the scene, they say they can help save lives before medical personnel get there.
Former President Donald Trump made a visit to Las Vegas to back Republican candidates for office, calling for Nevadans' support while also referring to the state as a cesspool of crime. Review Journal's James Schaefer has more.
President Donald Trump came to Las Vegas Friday night to pull his support behind Joe Lombardo and Adam Laxalt. However, Trump started off the event addressing the recent assassination of former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe.
Grievous atrocity. It's a devastating loss.
Trump started the event at the Treasure Island Ballroom with a condemning of an assassination and a look at crime across the country. But while speaking on crime rates, Trump took to making a remark on the current state of crime in Nevada.
Happening right here in the state. As you know, Nevada is a cesspool of crime.
This while on stage with the current sheriff that served Clark County since 2015, candidate for governor Joe Lombardo. We asked a consultant for the Adam Laxalt campaign what he made of that statement.
Because we have an open border policy that is allowing for a lot of the drugs to pour in, and that is affecting Nevadans, and that's why right now we see that problem, and we need a solution for that. And that's why he's running for governor.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
And a car wash fundraiser was held to raise money for funeral services of a Las Vegas couple slain last week. A man stabbed his wife before he was fatally shot by an MPD officer, leaving behind 5 children. The children raised $6,000 on a GoFundMe campaign and hope to reach $20,000. Since the tragedy, family and friends have stepped up to help deliver food and cleaning supplies for the home. The oldest daughter has had to step up the most for her siblings. She told the Review Journal, quote, "You just have to put your feelings in a little box and you can't let them out." In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, almost all of the stores inside PRIZM Outlets are vacant. PRIZM faced an increased vacancies and foreclosure proceedings even before the pandemic hit. The mall appraised for $125 million a decade ago and was sold last year for just $400,000, prompting billionaire Carl Icahn to sue Rialto Capital Advisors. The lawsuit claims the firm manipulated appraisals after it foreclosed on the mall in 2018 and embarked on a plan to reposition the property rather than sell it. Now it's time for your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Happy Monday, everyone. Sunny and hot conditions is forecasted for the valley. Today's highs reaching around 111 degrees with light winds at about 11 miles per hour from the northwest. Tonight, evening lows around 89 degrees. For the rest of the week, sunny and hot continues. Winds picking up tomorrow at about 20 miles per hour in parts of the valley. Winds sticking around until about Wednesday. Temperatures will dip below 110 starting Thursday. Evening lows will remain in the upper 80s.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the mobile app today. Several players at NBA Summer League have Vegas ties, including Orlando Robinson. Here's what the Centennial product had to say about his experience.
It felt wonderful. I mean, the opportunity is everything to me, and that's all I really wanted coming out of the draft. And it's something that I have right now. In every Summer League game and in the Exhibit 10 deal, I have time to show what I can do. I used to come to watch the Summer Leagues. I remember telling some friends I was going to be in it last year. My teammates clown me because I haven't been in Vegas in like 3 years. So like Bryce is like kind of the guy in Vegas, and I'm from here, but he's not. You know, it's fun. I mean, Bryce is dope.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Visit Laughlin, an easygoing getaway filled with good food, good people, and good times on the river. While the NBA Summer League is jam-packed with action, there's more to experience off the court. Review Journal's Matthew Intencio has more.
The 2022 NBA Summer League is officially underway in Las Vegas, and while there is plenty of action on the court for fans to enjoy, there are also plenty of things for fans to experience off the court. One such experience is MAJORWAVEZ Lab, a build-your-own-style custom shoemaker where fans are afforded the opportunity to design and customize their own personal dream shoes.
So what we do here is we turn any shoe into basically like your dream shoe. You don't need any experience. We'll just kind of walk you through the steps. You can sew, learn how to sew, add any fabric onto the shoes, as well as custom laces, custom charms, basically make your dream shoe come to life.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Station Casinos has posted odds on today's MLB slate. The Royals are minus 137 favorites over the Tigers in the first game of the team's doubleheader, and the total is set to 9.5 runs. In the second game, the Royals are minus 132 favorites. The Padres are minus 145 favorites over the Rockies, and the total is 11.5. The Athletics are plus 151 underdogs to the Rangers, and the total is set to 9 runs. And the Giants are minus 160 favorites over the Diamondbacks, with the total set to 7.5.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. And the Las Vegas Raiders and Clark County Commissioner William McCurdy hosted a Health Nation event at the Pearson Community Center. The event featured Raiders Skills Camp, health and dental screenings, community resources, free food and activities for the kids, such as face painting and bounce houses. The event was free and open to the public.
There is a lot of people of color that live here, and I think that especially with the pandemic, I think a lot of folks have really been impacted on many levels. This where there's a lot of community providers on hand that are able to provide resources, especially free resources. I think that's very beneficial.
In your entertainment news, the Caviar bar is pairing buttery beads with bubbles. If you order a bump and a shot, you'll receive a small spoon of Kaluga caviar paired with a shot of champagne, a hit among customers.
The caviar is going to be a 5-gram bump of beluga caviar, and it's just, it's delicious.
Nibble the caviar, sip your bubbly, and repeat until devoured. If you're not feeling beads and bubbles, Caviar Bar offers other drinks of choice like the Strip View cocktail with white rum, fresh lime, and egg whites. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.